Yo, what is up guys, Shinobi here back again with another video for you guys, and today gonna be a little bit of a guide video on how to make accessories or some basic tips on what accessories to put on what characters, whether they be NAD units or whether they be, spiritual pressure units that use a lot of strong attacks, that kind of stuff. And we're gonna be going over that. And since we're here, since it's gonna be a basic guide, I also wanted to let you guys know that if you haven't seen it already, they do have an event currently right now that goes from the 14th to the 20th, and then some accessory point lottery availability that would be going from the 14th to the 27th if you want to start making 5-star accessories. Now, me personally, I already have a lot of these 5-star accessories, but 5-star plus, on the other hand, I haven't started really. So getting these hammers and getting all that stuff is going to be really useful. And honestly, I never really understood how this event works as far as getting accessories to 5-star plus. I don't know how it really works because I really never paid attention to it that much. But hey, we all here to learn something new, so make sure you leave a like, subscribe to the channel for more, and let's go ahead and get started on the accessories and how to equip them and what for, what characters, because it's gonna be a pretty decently long video just due to the fact that there are a lot of different archetypes in this game and a lot of different characters in this game that you can equip. But this is mostly just gonna be a basic guide. We can do an in-depth guide if you guys want to go ahead and check that out, or if you guys are more interested in that, you guys can let me know down in the comments, because I know that there's some people that don't know how accessories work or are just getting into this game. So I feel like this will be a good video for you guys. And also, let me know what you guys want to see for Dragon Ball Sparking Zero. I know I haven't uploaded as much as far as that game, but I want to upload more for it. I don't know, for some reason I'm on Xbox and I can't find a ranked match to save my life, which is also another reason why I can't seem to find any content right now, unless I want to go ahead and make more custom battles, which will be, decent. Then hey, I want to know what you guys think about that as well, because I got a lot of stuff going on there. And then Sword Art Online got that whole thing going on too, kind of just grinding at the moment. So we'll have to see how that goes. Also, sorry about my voice, I just woke up. So let's go ahead and get straight into the accessories and how they work, so we can do this. Also, before we get into accessories, if you haven't done this already, especially if you're a new player, make sure that you have your achievements and whatnot going on here, which is what you're seeing on screen. Go to here, go to your break bonuses, and start maxing these out, especially your scrolls, your droplets, and your link slot potions, and maybe put some in the orbs, because every single time you log in and then you start doing quests, then this will happen. And it's just basically free resources every single day. It's free resources every single day that you don't have to worry about farming. Just make sure to power these up, which you will be able to do by just playing the game. I need to start messing with this, because Brave Soul Stones tickets will be really, really good. But just start, maxing some of this stuff out. Me personally, I would say obviously the droplets, the link slots, the silver scrolls, hell, the orbs. Even if you can get to that point, I still need to get some of that stuff. But make sure you get them to a decent point, so that every single day you're getting free resources, so that saves you on having to worry about farming certain stuff. Because as you're about to see, when I go here and claim these, what's going to end up happening, so I'm gonna claim all this, and this is what I'm getting every single day, which makes my job for making videos and making, content for you guys a lot easier. This is what I'm getting every single day: 500 of every link slot, 80 of each of these, all the scrolls, and hell, even some, leveling up material every single day. So it makes it really easy for you to farm, really easy for you guys to be able to get your units and make sure to power them up. So just wanted to leave that tidbit in there for you guys who didn't know that was a thing. But other than that, let's go ahead and get into the accessories, and I'm just gonna go over some characters here that would just go over some basic understanding of what we're looking at. So let's see. So we can start with this. So for instance, with characters like this, if you take off all of their stuff, you will see that just base Kulge here, majority of his stats are going into spiritual pressure, and his weakest stat is attack. So seeing that 9 times out of 10 will mean that a character is more on the spiritual pressure side and will be using a lot of strong attacks. So you want to equip them with stuff like, for instance, let's go here. You want to equip him with mostly a lot of stuff that has spiritual pressure on the bottom, which in this case for him will be a lot of the Quincy items. So that'd be Quincy Cross, that would be, let's see, where's the other one? So you got like stuff like Ginto, so you could throw focus on as well, but you mostly want to go for spiritual pressure. Fortification pill is also another good one that can go on pretty much everything. So that's another one you can put on him. And then where's some more Quincy items here? So I think that might have been the only one I had left on him. But you guys get the point. Like, you want to be mostly focusing on focus and spiritual pressure for units like this that use a lot of strong attacks versus units like, for instance, if I can find him, go to my power units here, because I actually have one good unit here for that exact purpose. So you got units like my Toshiro here, who are more on the normal attacking side. So they're only going to be mostly using their normal attacks. Their strong attacks aren't their strong suit. So mostly you're going to be focusing on all their other stats except for spiritual pressure. So with this, it gets a little more interesting because you'll have to use stuff like this, like the wooden sword, which will give you normal attack damage, or gold chappie and chappie dispensers, which will reduce your spiritual pressure to 0, which might sound bad, but it will increase the stats of everything else, making your normal attacks do a whole lot of damage, which is really, really good. So basic understanding of how this works is, if you want to focus on spiritual pressure and strong attacks only, to where you're only mostly just mashing the strong attack button, then obviously focus on stuff like chappie dispensers, and of course the wooden sword, which gives normal attack damage and also some attack here. You can also make sure that your links have normal attack damage as well, because that's mostly what you're going to be using. So spiritual pressure, you don't want to worry about that. But if you want to go for characters that have strong attack, which, you know, for instance 8th anniversary Ichigo here, then you want to go ahead and make sure that you go and get a lot of strong attack damage. And for that, a lot of accessories that you can put on them, it could be endless. But you got, you know, something like Lieutenant's Badge, you got stuff like Hunting Cap, which gives spiritual pressure and attack, and you can throw some more spiritual pressure on top of that. You can even throw in the wooden sword if you really want to add attack onto that, because that helps with strong attacks. But most of the time it's just going to be all spiritual pressure. And for Ichigo specifically, I don't have it on him right now, or just in general. But for your strong attack units, the main accessory you want to see is this right here. If you want to focus on getting strong attack units really, really powerful, get this accessory right here, the T set, which is one of the most annoying sets to get. I finally just got my power set recently, but this T set, you want to make sure you at least have one copy of it for every single element. I think I'm missing a copy for technique, and I'm probably missing it for a couple other stuff too. I don't want to go looking through my accessories to go and find it, but if you do want to go ahead and make sure that your strong attack units really strong, T set, Lieutenant's Badge, and then you could either do wooden sword, or if you want to switch the wooden sword out, then you could go to here, and like I showed earlier, accessory wise, if you don't want to put on the wooden sword, then just come over here. You can use, you know, the tension high, which is good for your, you know, soul bomb. You can use the, or is it Hunting Cap? Obviously I showed that earlier, but the other one you want to use would either be Hollow Bait, or you would want to use the Fortification Pill, because you could put spiritual pressure as the second subject, and then make sure, or you could put attack on it, because technically it already gives you SP, but it really depends on what you want to do. But me personally, I would say spiritual pressure and then put that on it. And yeah, and actually I have 2 of these, so thank God. So that's like a basic understanding of how this works. Now, how to get accessories, that's where it gets a little bit tricky, because for me, I acquired a lot of these accessories over time. I wasn't really summoning for accessories as often, unless I was using my tickets, which you get a lot of the tickets just by playing the game in general. Like, honestly, you get a lot of those tickets just by playing the game. And let me go to accessories here. Be right here. This is literally where the majority of my accessories have come from. Most of the ones that I have come here. And make sure that when you're auto selling, 3 or lower. You don't want any 3-star or lower accessories, because most of the time they're not worth it. So you want to just auto sell them. And most of the time, whenever you play through events, you'll get these, and you just go ahead, summon, and hopefully you get something good. That's all you really can do. Like, getting accessories at the end of the day is just going to take time. So as you can see, we got these 2. It sells the rest because I don't really need them. But as you can see, we got a decent one with the Lieutenant's Badge. And then this you can use to nullify melee resistance, which I don't know exactly how good that is because I've never really used it, but you guys get the point. I'm pretty sure that might have been it. Yeah, everything else pretty much didn't work. Now, some of these accessories can be good if you want to farm for stuff like coins and whatnot, but for the most part, I don't really need that because I have a lot of characters that boost my coin drop. In fact, I have a coin drop team specifically for if I run out of coins, so really don't really have to worry about that. We do, a gold farming guide probably sometime, but it's mostly coming down to this. Let's see what I get off of this. Bracelets accessory ticket. Let's see what we get here. Now, obviously, what we're looking for is 5-star accessories, and that's not the animation we're going to see, but, I mean, once again, overall, not the worst. Not the best either. We did get this, and, let's see. I mean, some of these aren't really that good. I'm going to keep it a stack with you. Okay, so yeah, we got the badge, we got the hollow bait. Those are the main ones you want to kind of start seeing. Is most of the ones that power up your stats. That's kind of what you're looking for at the moment. And Jesus Christ, my voice is bad right now, but you guys get the point. That's kind of how accessories work in a nutshell. Now, as far as getting accessories to 5-star and above, that's where you'd have to go here. And let's see, let's find something that I haven't gotten to 5-star yet. Let's see. So, let's say I wanted... let's see, I don't think I have any more badges. Except for the ones that I just got recently, so let's see. So, let's say I wanted to get like a Soldier badge, and I wanted to go ahead and strengthen it up. So this is what it's going to look like 9 times out of 10 when you want to get a character to max. You're going to have to use these, which you get a lot of for free anyway, and then you're going to have to use these fusion materials right here, which you can also get a lot of for free also. You want to strengthen these up, and what it's going to do is it's going to give you a random stat, which is usually not going to be that good, and then this is where it's all going to come down to farming in the co-op quests, especially when they have events going on, is you want to use these editing brushes. And what I usually do is I just usually put it here, and I set the lottery condition to where I want to get spiritual pressure at 30%. Because 9 times out of 10, I'm usually using 30%. Now, at this point, it's all up to luck, whether I get it or not. Sometimes you get it, sometimes you don't. And sometimes you get some decent stats. Like, for instance, right here, you just got an attack stat. You got attack plus 20. So, even if you don't get the stat you want, if it's something like this and you're trying to go for spiritual pressure or you're going for strong attacks, you want to make sure that you get attack or spiritual pressure on it. Spiritual pressure is more preferred, but if you get attack, it's not the worst either, especially considering that I don't have an infinite amount of these. So, let's try it again with 3 and see what happens. Once again, at this point, it's all basically RNG and luck, but if you can get it, it's pretty good. Now, that's what you don't want to see. Stamina, you don't want to see that. So, at that point, that's just dead. You just keep it. But you guys get the point. So, a lot of it is mostly up to luck, whether you get the spiritual pressure or not. Now, as for getting these accessories up to 5-star and plus, that's where the golden hammer will come in play here. And actually, I don't want to use it on this. I want to use it on my cheat sets. I want to use it on my cheat set here. So, hold on. Hold on. So, oh, actually, can you not strengthen the T set? That's new. I didn't know you couldn't do that. So it's only for certain ones, I guess. Let me see. Maybe I'm tripping. Let me see. It's letting me reroll, but it's not. Am I tripping? Okay, so I guess it's only for select accessories that they let you evolve to 5-star plus. So let's actually try and do that right now and see what happens. Alright. First 5-star plus accessory. Let's see the difference here. Okay, so it's mostly looks like changing the first stat here. So instead of it being 15%, it is now 17.50, which is not bad. So you get a slight advantage there, but even then, that slight advantage could really help you out. I want to see, can you do it with the sword? No. Can you do it with... Okay, so you can do it with the Quincy Cape Fastener. You can't do it with the T-set. You can't do it Fortification Pill. Obviously, that'd be OP as hell. but you can do it with the Yuki dispensers, which will give you a spiritual pressure and stamina boost, but will get rid of your crit damage, which is focus. So there's that. And I think, so it looks like for the most part there's very few of them that you can put into 6-star, which is why probably I didn't pay attention to it too much. But even still, it is an option just in case you guys want to go ahead and do that. But other than that, that's pretty much all it really comes down to as far as accessories. And if I was a newer player, if I had the orbs, especially since you get a lot of orbs in the beginning, I would just use some of my orbs in the beginning on the accessories and see what you get. Not like a lot, I would say 1,000 at max, which I know sounds crazy because that's a lot of orbs to use, especially on summons. But you know, if you need to get started on getting accessories, or you just want to get them really quickly, at least invest like 1,000 or so orbs onto your accessory summons. Or if you get tickets, make sure you use those because they do give a lot of those out, and then go from there. And then once again, as I said before, if you want to go for units that use a lot of strong attacks, spiritual pressure is going to be your thing. And then on top of that, if you want to go for units that are normal attack units, then you want to go for something like, where is it, something like this, which will have spiritual pressure reduced to 0. Everything else will get boosted though. And then you want to have attack or focus for crit on the bottom. So there you go. And actually, we'll just go ahead and just show 2 examples of what you'll be looking at as far as when you use, let me spin this real quick. When you use normal attack units, what it's going to look like versus what's going to look like if you use just, you know, strong attack units. And make sure to do this, by the way. Make sure to do this, especially if you want to go ahead and get these accessories that you need. So, let's see. I have the extra quest 6 actually up. So let's go ahead and actually put Toshiro in here, and then I can showcase what we're looking at as far as getting stuff. So let's go ahead and get Toshiro here, because he's my strongest normal attack unit that I have right now currently. And then this is actually perfect just due to the fact that I have strong attack units and I have normal attacking units right here. So we just go ahead and go through this and show you guys what it looks like. And especially in some decently hard content, I would say decently hard, but some decently strong content, so you guys actually see the difference in damage. So I'm going to take it off of auto as well. So as you can see, I got Toshiro here, and his main thing is going to be using this. That's where all his damage is going to come from. He does have a boost to also boost his effect of damage when it comes to this, but you're going to see the difference in strong attack damage immediately when I use my 3rd and 1st one. So let's go ahead and get right here. So boom. That's the damage is looking right there. And then this is what his normal attack damage is looking like. 47k off of 1 hit. Now you throw a booster in on that. And then just look at that. Like, as you can see, his normal attack damage is completely outdoing his strong attack damage. I only did like 12k on strong attack right there. So let's move on to the next area. Boom. So that's like 9,000k. Now normal attacks. 58k, something like that. Not too bad. And the best thing is because you use your normal attacks a lot, you're going to be doing a lot more damage at that point. Now, let's go over to this Ichigo, which obviously has strong attack as its main thing. So 25k right there, 13k right there, which is weird because we should be doing more damage unless I took an accessory off. 25k, 12. I think I might have taken an accessory off, because what is his damage? Hold on, let's switch. Or maybe these enemies are just not that strong. What the hell? Am I tripping? Okay, there you go. You got like 91k right there. That was a good hit. 8th anniversary Ichigo going crazy, but you guys can see the difference right there. And actually, this is a good test to see what a strong attack from a normal attack unit looks like versus a strong attack on a unit that uses mostly spiritual pressure. So as you can see, that didn't even one-shot Chad, but it froze him. Versus Ichigo here, this should do a lot of damage. Okay, 52. But you guys kind of see the difference, right? With normal attacking units, you want to mostly focus on to attack, and you want to focus on your, crit damage. Versus if you're using something like Ichigo here, you want to mostly obviously focus on spiritual pressure and focus. That's kind of what you're looking at the moment. As you can see, you get free stuff for doing all these events, so make sure to do the events. But other than that, that's pretty a basic guide for how accessories work in a nutshell. I need to take a look at my Ichigos, because I think I might have taken some accessories on, because that was some pretty weak damage. No? I guess the enemies just didn't have that much health, or I just wasn't critting. That might have been what it was, because I was like, hold on a minute, why is my Ichigos being weak sauce right now? Hold on. Because these are some of the strongest Ichigos I have in the thing, but maybe I just wasn't critting, or they just didn't have that much health, I don't know. But you guys get the point. Or actually, does Toshiro have, because that might have been it, does Toshiro have Human Killer? Let me see. No, he has Captain Killer, so no, maybe it was just his attack. Maybe it was just his attack. I mean, technically, we did reduce his spiritual pressure to nothing, and his attack is literally just got boosted by, like, what is that? 2,370? So, maybe. But, either way, that's pretty basic guide on how to do that. Now, obviously, if you guys want a more in-depth guide of what accessories work on who, or some other stuff, then you guys gotta let me know. There's not really too much you can do with accessories other than get lucky, honestly, if I'm being real with you guys. It's all going to come down to really keeping your character at max as you can get them. And I need to actually do a showcase with this Ichigo. I forgot. I had got him 3 out of 5. I'm going to be real with you. I thought I only had him 1 out of 5 for the longest time. So, yeah. Definitely going to be doing this. So, prepare for a showcase for this character, because apparently I didn't know I had him 3 out of 5. But other than that, we'll end the video with a summon, because there are some free summons that we got right here, and then we'll go from there. I need to still technically summon on this banner. I got like 2 more summons until I hit here, and I got until the 25th, which I still got time to summon, but I need to at least try and attempt to get Rukia or Renji. But let's go ahead and see if I can get anything off of these free summons. I'm at 8 out of 10 right now. I haven't really been getting lucky with them, but maybe today's the day. Alright, fake out maybe? Okay, finally. Finally, now can I get somebody new? That's the real question. I think I have this icon. I think I have that icon already. That's the one that uses like the rocket launcher. Alright, I don't think we're getting anything else. Yep. And I do have him, but I'll still take it. That's still another character that I can get. Which, that's another thing. As far as getting characters and whatnot, it's going to just come down to luck or just time. A lot of the characters that I have max transcended, I didn't get a max transcended at the same time unless I got really lucky. So, it's all going to come down to that. And also, if you haven't already, make sure there's someone on this swimsuit banner. And the reason I say so is because the main ones you want to see, outside of the Quincy girls, are going to be Miller Rose, Rangiku, and Ruruka. If you get these 3, you're cooking. And help get Nail Yellows as well. Honestly, all of them. All of them are freaking good. You're not going to go wrong if you get any of these. But the main ones I say to get are these 3. Mainly due to the fact that if you go down here, if it shows them. So you got Rangiku, who's a really good damage dealer. Pierce, Iron Skin, Guard Break, Mind Link Slot Potions, Super Mind Link Slot Potions, damage to enemies not affected by an element, Mind Droplet Drop, Coin Drop, all of that. Really good for farming. And then you got these 2, Technique Link Slot Potion plus 10. Technique Link Slot Potion plus 10. That is really, really good, especially if you're going to be going to epic raids. So make sure, if you haven't summoned on this banner, at least go 5 steps and see who you get. You cannot go wrong. There's been so many times that I've summoned on that banner and they have just been giving me swimsuit units like crazy. Like I got her, where is it? I got Miller Rose on her first debut, if I can find her. So I got that, and then I even got Rangiku as well. Boom. And then I also got some of the other ones like Retsu as well, who is one of my favorite swimsuit units. In fact, I got her completely maxed out, and I'm pretty sure I got extra copies as well. So I got her right here completely maxed out, and I'm pretty sure I got an extra copy of her just recently, unless I'm tripping, which I might actually be tripping. I don't think I have extra copies. Oh, why did I click Espada? Nope, I do have an extra copy. I lied. In fact, I have 2 extra copies of her, I'm pretty sure. Nope, just 1. No, I lied. So, I have the complete max transcended, and then I got her 3 out of 5 on this one. So, that just goes to show you how many times I've summoned on those swimsuit banners. And then, obviously, you got Yell here, who I've gotten so many times, it's not even funny. In fact, I'm pretty sure I'm about to have 2 maxed out copies of her for some dumb reason. I got a max transcended version right here that I need to showcase, and then I got another one, which, yeah, you guys see that, like, for some reason, Yell just, every single time. But either way, I'm gonna stop yapping. Hope you guys enjoyed the video. I know a little bit of a detour right there at the end, but as far as accessories go, I can just say that if you want to go for it, it takes time, but it's worth it. And to make sure to just focus on, depending on what character it is, just focus on their main stat. Just see which one is the lowest between their attack and spiritual pressure. You can never go wrong. You can never go wrong just looking at that, because it will tell you everything you need to know. If their attack is higher than the spiritual pressure, it's a nav unit. If their spiritual pressure is higher than their attacking stat, then boom, you go spiritual pressure, and then make sure to throw in some crit while you're at it, and then you'll be all set. But without further ado, Shinobi signing off. I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace out.